What's going on, football fans? Welcome back to another episode of Breaking the Birds. We're going to do a two-part here on the offense. Take a look at the first half first, and then take a look at the second half afterwards, or second half after the forced fumble by Jared Verse. Okay, so first half, let's take a look at what went wrong with the Eagles' offense. Starting off here with a massive frustration in predetermined plays. Here, Devontae Smith is going out. A.J. Brown is blocking before the ball is even caught by Smitty. The ball is thrown there. Look, he's blocking. He hasn't even looked back for it. Doesn't even run a route. He looked to the top. Look at this route here from Saquon Barkley. Tell me that isn't a route of a guy who knows I'm just a decoy right here. Like, let Hurts read. Let him read the field. Why does it have to be... Like, if Devontae Smith is taken out here, if this guy comes up, he plays man here, pre-snap, what do? Nothing, because if you that's the only read you have. Massive missed opportunity here, and I don't know if this is because Jalen Hurts has to do things predetermined. We saw the first snap of the play, first play of the game for the Eagles was this predetermined play, and it very well might be that Hurts has been told, like in the scripted plays, you have to do this, or don't do anything, or scramble or whatever. That would seriously not surprise me, because if that's what you've been told, you're not going to read the field. You're just going to do what you're told. I mean, here, you have two crossers right there. Smitty is the over route. A.J. Brown is coming out here the outside, and they're playing cover two. So we got flat, hook to curl, flat, three hole, hook to curl, flat. And then we got deep, and... No, wait, this guy's flat, sorry. And this guy's deep. Okay? And this defender right here, he's respecting Devontae Smith coming across here so much that A.J. Brown is completely open. He's left all alone. There to the top. He's wide open, all alone. That's a touchdown. I know he's supposed to run in here, but, I mean, he kind of stops. Jalen Hurts sets his feet right here as he's scrambling up the pocket. Still at the line of scrimmage. That's a touchdown. But even then, the over route from Devontae Smith right here, their three-hole defender, this guy, is playing three-hole so incredibly bad. He's not supposed to pick this up. That's the role of the hook to curl defender. So because he is playing aggressive, which he's not supposed to, Devontae Smith is also completely open here across the middle. Missed opportunity early on. I was happy to see them get some play action going here. No, excuse me, not play action. Some run reads here for Jalen Hurts that allows him to take off instead of it having to be scrambles all the time. Because he's just effective at it. Whether you like it or not, or whether you want him to have hits or don't take hits, he's just good at it. So good to see that it was implemented more. And then a few plays later, we have this. Just it's a scripted play. I mean, we're still in the first series. This is play number 5, third pass play. And you have a quick out and an out route. Makes no sense whatsoever. Poorly coached, not prepared at all. I mean, of course one of them runs to a wrong route. I surely hope this isn't the scheme. But it's just like, come on, man. Have your guys prepared. Under center, play action, pass. I love it. It breaks the tendency of what they did last week. So A.J. Brown going to stall right here, then go inside. I like the fact they're drawing up plays for him. It's pass interference, though. They didn't call it. It's close, but the cornerback here, obviously, he's dragging the outside hand away from A.J. Brown as he's coming out there. Right here, grabs the arm, pulls him away to one side. But yeah, don't call it. You'll get a touchdown anyway. All right, so very next series, and I know this is where we have Matt Pryor coming in and everything related to that. But let's just look aside from that for 1 second. What the fuck am I watching here? What is this? AJ is not doing anything. I don't know what he's been told. Here, curl, a guy coming in, curling right up from him. Smitty going deep. What the? Under center play action. We have two routes really to throw to, and then it's just max protection. So this one is on Hurts to get a good delivery on. Flat, and then over route. The concept is fine. A.J. Brown, either he needs to cut it earlier here, or Hurts has to throw it just a second before. so that he can actually come in and get the target thrown at him right when he's coming to the break, so that safety never really becomes an issue. See here, it first recognizes he has that window right in between the two baggers right here, and then he can just throw it in there to begin with. He doesn't have to wait for a safety to come up for him. And then the last play on that drive ends up in a sack. We just take the concepts here, going underneath it. I think it's somewhat okay in that we have crossers with different variations. Then we also have a guy come a little bit deeper here to kind of create levels. But my issue with the routes is that these are almost right at the same point next to each other, and these two guys are just trailing each other. He's just trailing him going ass. So they're just going right next to each other here. Not much spacing going on. And then obviously the play gets blown up because, I mean, the line here is having shift right protection. So Saquon looks inside first. He goes outside guy most. Everybody else here is taking guy to the left of them, except for Matt Pryor, who doesn't realize this guy is coming on the blitz. And Hurts gets decked before he can do anything about it. Again, it just looks like predetermined bullshit, to be honest with you. Look at to the top right here. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. Does this look like guys who are going all out here? Do those routes look to you like they think they're getting the ball? Because to me, it just looks like someone who's just window dressing, wants to make it look like they're actually doing something. And Darius Cooper, down here at the bottom, I believe, he's going deep here. His route is so unenthusiastic, and he's looking back so fast. It just looks like he's checking, all right, has he thrown the ball yet? This isn't a go route. This isn't supposed to be a comeback or anything like that. He's just looking back to see, all right, has he thrown it yet so I can block this guy? And then the only real route here is a curl, which also looks extremely unenthusiastic by Dallas Goedert. And even though you have a flat defender right in the face of Saquon Barkley, it looks like Hurts is determined to make that throw, regardless really of what's going on. Waste of play. Or now we actually have routes developing. Rams are playing cover 6, 3 deep, 3 over the middle. Only one receiver to the bottom, so they're locking here. Typical thing. There he's playing man. So then you got skiff, 3-hole, skiff, deep, and then that's the other deep guy. Okay. Now we have some things developing here, okay? We have let's get it here. We have the short, intermediate, and the deep route here. Okay? Deep, intermediate, short. That's where it's supposed to be. And then the deep guy down here at the bottom, and A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown is 1-on-1. A.J. Brown 1-on-1 against press man. Does anybody would take it? I'll take it. Anyways. And he's open. He's super open right here. If he's even, he's leaving. The flat defender or skiff defender right here is to getting depth. A lot of depth. Hurts still has the ball right here. In the flat. That's a good option. Hurts decides to throw the intermediate. This guy's already getting depth. That is never going to get completed. But I think he's just in desperation mode right here because it's 3rd and 10, I believe. And also, by the way, everybody is zone blocking to the right here in pass protection, which is leaving Jared Verse on A.J. Dillon. What the fuck are we doing? Try being Jalen Hurts here. My God. This I actually think is a good call because Rams have gotten some pressure. You got Matt Pryor in there, who's god-awful. And then you're completely breaking tendency of what you usually have been doing here in the past few weeks by going under center, play action, screen, okay? So the play design, I like it. Execution is unfortunate by Lenton Dickerson primarily. Because it's one of those plays where it just takes, like, you just get Saquon Barkley half a second of just, catching the ball and getting his feet set right here and actually having an opportunity to get up here. You'll definitely get a lot more yards than that. But yeah, focus there on Lenton Dickerson. Comes out there in open field. shit effort. And then just the run game overall was just disappointing in the first half here. I didn't take too many run games because I think run plays, I don't think are inspiring. I don't think it tells us really anything. It's just one O-line getting beaten after the other without anyone in specific. But also Saquon Barkley was just bad. I mean, this one here, we got fullback lead with a dive up the middle. Eagles rarely go dive right here, and then it goes up here. It might actually be a zone where they're just telling Tausteen to release up here. But yeah, and then you got fullback lead. This is set up perfectly, okay? This actually looks really decent. You have a guy blocking here. This right here is a good pocket to run through. Boom, explode through that right there. Everything you want is right in front of you, and the guy spins and goes the opposite direction, gets caught in the backfield. If you want to be the highest paid running back, make plays like this, please. That's annoying. I mean, the team needs somebody to step up here. Kevin Petula is taking Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown out of it, and Saquon Barkley is taking himself out of it, even though he actually has a lane to run through. Again, first play of the next drive here, and it just looks so predetermined again. Look, the top right here. What is this guy doing? Tell me that. What is this route? Who runs like this without even looking back? And why are we force-feeding Saquon Barkley when he can't even make the right read here and take the right gap? When we haven't even tried to get it to A.J. Brown or Devontae Smith, really. I mean, Devontae scored after he played. Devontae had a conversion in the first drive and then hasn't seen the ball since. He's open right there, but again, and A.J. Brown to the top here. Do they even think they're getting the ball? I mean, do they just know that Petula made a play that they won't get the ball at? And once again, it's just Saquon Barkley out there in the flat, no matter what, and he's covered once again. Once again, they have a guy coming right out there to the flat. It really concerns me that this looks like Saquon Barkley in the flat no matter what. And the rest of the weapons in the offense not being used at all in the play. Well, that was worse than anticipated, I think. All right, I'm not even sure. Let me know in the comments what you think. In the next episode, we'll try to get to the offense part 2 about what they did in the second half.